My journey started back in 2001. I married a man who I thought was a good man in the beginning. And then a couple years after my son was born, it got really bad. He started to drink a lot, and I would be the brunt of his anger, and I would get hit, punched, verbal, physical, abused. And I took it for 7 years, and I had to leave. The last time that he hit me was the last time anything, because he punched me in the back of the head, and I couldn't take it. So I took a backpack, had some money, and I hopped on a bus here, and I knew nobody. I didn't know where to go. I was practically scared because I thought he would come and find me or whatever. And luckily he did not. He went back to Indiana to live with his mom and stuff. And so I ended up here to end all that abuse and give something better for my son and help me better my life, because I wouldn't want my son to even go through that. He saw his dad hit me several times, and it's like, that's not how I want my son to treat a lady. So I came here to try just to do better for me and for him. I was scared when I first got here because I didn't know anything that was going on, and then as day by day I started to learn a lot. And 2 weeks when I got here, I started in the volunteer internship program with Jimmy, and it's like, and now it's like, now that I know all this stuff, I could like teach it to the other ladies here who don't know what to do, or they just knew and they came in and they were scared. So I've learned, and I'm still learning a lot. Every day I'm learning something new about this place and about the people here, and it's like, and when I leave here, I can take all the stuff I learned here with me out there into the real world. My ultimate goal is to go back to school and hopefully bring my son out here. I just filled out my financial aid for this year, and I'm looking into different schools here. And my first plan of action, I filed for divorce finally from my husband, which that took 4 years. So yeah, and so I'm just taking it slow, and I'm working on myself, because that's the only thing I can do. Is I can't work on everybody else, I can only work on me. There are days where I have days where I don't feel like, I get really sad and I get depressed, and it's like, I still go on with my day. I put a smile on my face and just like go on with my day. Even though I feel crummy on the inside, I don't want to feel crummy on the outside, and so I go day by day, just taking it one step at a time. It's extremely important, because these women, whatever their story is, they feel alone and they feel like they can't do anything. So the volunteers I see come in, like people cutting their hair or serving lunch or doing all this, it makes these women feel a little bit better. And it's just like, it's important for people to realize that there are women out there who have been abused, who have been hurt, who have nowhere to go, who needs a boost of confidence. And volunteers are important because they can pass something on to them, and when they learn something, they can pass it on like to another person. And it's extremely important for the community and the people to know about this place. It's really important for donations to keep coming in. It may not be much, it can be the littlest things, but it counts in the long run, because some of these women need this stuff. If these people in here can't afford diapers, that is extremely important, because that stuff is donated, like the food, like the diapers and the bottles. And because some of these women in here cannot afford it, and that's really important. Even clothes. They have babies, they need it for hygiene, they need it for any other kind of things. And so it's very important for people to donate. It's like this morning, you should have seen the pallets outside full of donations of clothes, of dishes and everything. We sort through that stuff every day. And plus all the food donations we get in, that's extremely important. I would say give what you can, give it all, because these women need it. Some of these women have been through hell and back just to get back on their feet, and they need support. They need like clothes, they need whatever, just to get back on their feet. Like getting a haircut can boost somebody's confidence like that. And it's just like very important that money gets donated. And it's like, if you don't donate it, you're probably just gonna spend it. It's like, take 10, 15% out of that check and donate it to some place or someone who needs it more than you do. Because if you're in a domestic dispute, this is the safest place to come. It truly is. I would probably still be out on the streets, and I thank God every day that this place is here. For these women and for the children.